By the way, these documents were illegally leaked to the New York Times. Would you like someone doing that to your taxes, Jim? Would you enjoy that? Yes.
Tim, I pay my taxes. I pay federal taxes, and I'll say on this program many times more than the billionaire president does.
Stop what you're doing and watch this entire exchange between CNN anchor Jim Sciutto and Tim Murtaugh, who is a spokesperson for Donald Trump. It was glorious in so many ways. Watch the entire thing.
I want to begin because my colleague Poppy Harlow yesterday didn't get an answer on this from the White House. Just very quickly, how much did the president pay in federal, and I'm specifying federal income taxes, in the years 2016 and 2017? Is it just $750 as the Times reporting shows?
Well, as you heard, and as you probably read in the New York Times story, the president has paid tens of millions of dollars in federal taxes. And as the New York Times confirmed, the president remains...
I'm not asking about payroll taxes or state taxes.
Now, hold on a second. If you're going to ask me the question, Jim, you might as well let me answer it.
Well, because the answer doesn't answer the question.
The New York Times confirmed... The New York Times confirmed that the president remains under audit and has been under audit for the last 10 years. And he has always said that when the audit concludes, he would release his taxes. That audit is ongoing. No one ever wanted to believe him about that.
I'll get to the audit in a moment because the audit focuses on a $70 million refund he received in a year that he didn't pay in federal taxes. Just a very simple question, because we didn't get it yesterday. I'll give you an opportunity today, or I'll just take it as a non-answer. What did he pay in federal income taxes?
That I told you, Jim. The president will release his taxes when the audit is complete. The Times confirmed that it was ongoing. And that refund that you're referring to was made possible under a law signed by your former boss, Barack Obama, that allows people to claim losses in previous years and carry them forward. Your former boss signed that law.
Don't go personal here. I went as chief of staff to the U.S. ambassador to China. Couple questions. So
it's not personal. It's a fact. President Obama signed that law.
You will not answer what the president paid in federal income taxes in 2016 or 2017, or should we take the time as correct that it was $750?
The president, look, Jim, voters care more about who is the better candidate to protect their jobs, to continue to grow the economy.
The audit focuses on a $72 million tax refund that the president claimed in 2010. Can you explain how he received a multi-million-dollar refund in a year in which he paid little to no federal income taxes? Can you explain that to our viewers who might not understand?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question, Jim. It's because of a provision in the stimulus law signed, again, by your former boss, President Obama, that allows
Tim, have you
people
ever
to
received
claim
a tax
losses in
refund
prior
in a year
years.
in which you paid no taxes?
No, I have not, and I am also not
a
multi-billionaire real estate mogul either.
Did the president's businesses make any money these years where he claimed these? Because it's either one or the other. The claims are legitimate because there were no profits in his business, or there were profits and the claims are illegitimate. Did the president's businesses make any money during these many years he paid little to no federal income taxes? He claims to be.
I'm curious, Jim. I'm curious. Have you ever asked anybody why it was that Hunter Biden got a $3.5 million Russian wire transfer while his father was the vice president?
I'll get to Hunter Biden in a moment.
Have you quizzed anybody on that little number?
You
That's
are
quite
the
a maneuver.
communications
Why
director
is it
for
that
the
foreign
president
interests
who's running for
were shoveling
re-election?
buckets of money? Yes, and we also have an opponent in this race, Jim, in case you haven't noticed.
Because the question is, did the president's businesses
shoveling buckets of money at Joe Biden's family while he was the vice president?
Did the president's businesses make any money during these years where he paid little to no federal income taxes? Yes or no? Did they make any money?
Again, Jim, for the fourth time, the president has always said that he will release his taxes when the audit concludes. The New York Times confirms
As you know, there's nothing about an audit that prevents someone from releasing taxes.
10 years.
Okay, let's go to the Russian mayor
if you were under audit, Jim, by the way, these documents were illegally leaked to the New York Times. Would you like someone doing that to your taxes, Jim? Would you enjoy that? Yes.
Tim, I pay my taxes. I pay federal taxes, and I'll say on this program many times more than the billionaire president does. Yuri Luzhov, he's the former mayor of Moscow.
Again, the president has paid tens of millions of dollars in federal taxes.
Not in federal income taxes. You won't answer the question. Let's move on. Yuri Luzhov, who's the former mayor of Moscow,
have you seen the documents?
Revealed in an interview that President Trump was in talks with him, that the president was in talks with Yuri Luzhov, the same person you're saying had paid money to Hunter Biden's private equity fund. He was in talks with President Trump about building an underground mall there in the 1990s. Should the president answer questions about his business relationship with the late Moscow mayor?
Jim, the president was a private businessman at the time and leading a global enterprise. And that's what was happening at that time. When you talk about the wire, $3.5 million, Joe Biden's son received that wire while his father...
Oh my God, this was one of the best exchanges that I have seen on news in a long time, especially the part when he got so frustrated that Tim Murtaugh had to pause and take a breath to not snap because he couldn't answer the question. Watch this.
Taxes
Jim,
or state taxes.
Now, hold on a second. If you're going to ask me the question, Jim, you might as well let me answer it.
Well, because the answer doesn't answer the question.
The New York Times confirmed that the president...
Here's the thing. It's not just the schadenfreude, right? It is glorious to see and enjoy. But here's the deal. Journalists have not been pressing politicians or their spokespeople in the United States for a long time. And so Tim Murtaugh was not prepared. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready because they have been so used to going on television and spewing their propaganda completely unchallenged. And the simplest pushback on an issue that is really significant for Donald Trump causes this man to... So it's not just a schadenfreude, even though I am enjoying it. It is 100% the fact that this is how we must question politicians and their spokespeople every single chance we get. Now, he did not answer the question. I did a video last week and I said this is exactly how it has to be. If they don't answer, then take it as a non-answer, which is itself an indictment against them because they clearly cannot answer the simple question. The question is it normal for anyone to get a refund when they had not paid any taxes that year? Does the president owe $400 million in debt? Is he actually a billion? These are questions that matter, especially because it goes to the core of Donald Trump's entire brand and his entire shtick in terms of how he wants to run America like a business. Why would we want Donald Trump to run America like a business when it's clear that he doesn't know how to run businesses? He runs them into the ground, and he has been running America into the ground, and he's been doing so that he can build his personal brand because the president of the United States is broke. Donald Trump is broke, in debt, and in tax trouble, and he is destroying America along with his own personal troubles. Now, what I loved about this also was that Tim Murtaugh clearly could not answer the questions, and so he tried to go to Hunter Biden, tried to deflect the entire conversation as if whatever Hunter Biden did or did not do absolves Donald Trump from his responsibility for what he has done. And thankfully, Jim Sciutto did not fall for it. Always press with follow-up questions and never let them change the subject. They are masters at prevaricating and weaseling their way out of answering questions. If you hold them to the line, you see what happens. They get so frustrated that they have to...
Taxes
Jim,
or state taxes.
Now, hold on a second. If you're going to ask me the question, Jim, you might as well let me answer it.
Well, because the answer doesn't answer the question.
The New York Times confirmed...
Bruh. This is how you ask questions. This is how you hold their feet to the fire. This is how you hold powerful people accountable. Never let up on your questioning. Never let them prevaricate. Never let them weasel their way out, and hold their feet to the fire. And we will find that they simply will not answer. But our conclusion going forth forevermore is that any politician or their spokesperson who cannot answer the question is a full indictment of their character and of the situation, because they should be able to answer the questions. And for so long, they've been able to get away with it. But Jim Sciutto was not having it.